This is Pradeep Naik here, CEO of Fuel Media Solutions Private Limited. I welcome you all to another exciting session on a wonderful new industry, event industry. Today we're going to talk about entertainment events. In my previous sessions, we did speak about different types of events. We even spoke about business events, we spoke about MICE events, and so on. Today we're going to purely focus on entertainment events, the different facets of entertainment events, and different categories that we would see under entertainment events. Allow me to share a presentation. So, what is entertainment event, or rather, what is the word? What does the word entertainment mean? Well, entertainment, as they say, I think in Vidya Balan, a very famous dialogue from a movie, "Life mein kya chahiye? Entertainment, entertainment, or entertainment." Exactly. So, we all need a bit of entertainment to keep our lives going, to keep it more interesting, and keeping good hopes on. So that's why we always need entertainment, and how entertainment has overlapped with the event industry, and how under events we have a no distinctive category called entertainment is what we're going to discuss today. So as the definition goes, entertainment is what that which keeps the audience engaged or captivated through sensory stimulation, invoking an emotional response. So how sensory is, like for example, you're watching a movie, it is giving you pleasure to your eyes, and also because of the story, because of the narration, or because of the action that you see in the movie, it creates an emotional response within yourself. Could be positive, negative, whatever kind of movie that you're looking at. But yes, so entertainment is such a musical concert or anything for that matter. So based on the definition, an entertainment has a plethora of guises, varying from stage shows to performing a circus, or it could be doing some stunts during the high tide seas, like the no, boat race, or it could be some performance in the sea that is happening. So it could be anything for that matter. Anything that is entertaining comes under entertainment events. So that's how it is broadly categorized. So as much entertainment is about audience, is equally about performance. So what happens is that every any event or any entertainment event, it is not only about like how many audience come to see it, like 10, 20, 30,000 or lakhs of people who come and see it, but mainly it is dominated by the performance that happens there on the stage or anywhere that is in the platform which is happening. So the origin of performance has existed ever since humans were capable of utilizing two basic words, that is communication, vocalization, and physical movement. So way back in times, so probably when we didn't have stage and things like that, people used to entertain each other, right? Could be by singing a song on the stage, or could be just singing a song under that people tree. So in olden days, people used to gather under the a people tree, or a huge every village had its own gathering place. People used to gather there and they used to perform. Could be through vocals, or could be some physical movement. Physical movements could be in terms of dance. So these two movements has gone back into ages, I would say thousands of years ago. So that since then, I think since human race has been into existence, entertainment has always been a part of it. Well, probably the forms have changed, but it has always been a part of it. So let's get into a little detail about what broad categories that we are, like broad types or categories under entertainment events that we can look at. So the entertainment genre itself is divided into two main categories. I said physical movement and vocalization. So these two things constitute the major part of entertainment in terms of a broad categories. Under then there are multiple things. So when we talk about vocalization, so anything that is related to like singing, so then we have concert that is happening, music ensemble that is happening, recitals that is happening, music festivals that is happening. And then again, under vocalization, we also have storytelling, which has picked up really, really well. So we will go into details of all these things a little in detail. Drama, or could be comedy, or it could be ballet, or basic use of props, or cinema and film. So these all come under vocalization because there is a storytelling that is happening. Okay, under physical movement, we have again brought to dance and other performances. So under dance, we have dance performances. Again, under that, like there are many dance performances from Bharatanatyam to Kuchipudi to Kalaripattu, etc. No, Kalaripattu actually comes under the performance. So many other things. Then we have choreography. Again, it is a part of dance performance, rock shows, folk dance, etc. And then other performance, we have things like aero shows that happens, the parades that we see during the Independence Days, the fireworks that happen during the New Year and Diwalis, or during any particular opening of a ceremony, magical shows that we see, like the PC Oscar show, circus that has been happening, which is like very much predominant, I would say 10, 15, 20 years back. Even now it is there, but yeah, very few places that happen. Award ceremonies that we watch, like Filmfare, IFA, and things like that. So they, and even Oscar for that matter. So they are all part of other performances, but they all come under entertainment. So even though there are a lot of things that we would have missed, um, could be like, and they again would come under subcategories, I would say. So storytelling is one of those which we have covered there already. But as we delve deep into it, let us go into each of these subcategories and understand what they actually mean. So Concert, I'm sure everybody who is today looking at this course as event management Concert, I'm sure you would know what it is. But just to sum it up as for your understanding or for my understanding is that it's a live music performance before an audience. Concerts are a wide variety and vary in sizes. Yes, concert can be for 100 people, it can be for 1 lakh people, it can be for 10 lakh people also. So they normally happen at large grounds and large places and things like that. There will be certain artists who go there and perform. That's what concert is. Music ensemble, it's like it's an ensemble of a group of people who will be performing different instruments under the instruction of a person. So you would have seen it mostly in A. Rahman uses it mostly, or if you look at S. V. Balasubramaniam or Ilaiyaraaja, so they are the people who have created music using music ensemble. Well, in India, it is not in terms of I would say real shows, not much, but as a part of sound recording, they use it. But in terms of real shows, they hardly have used it. But if you go abroad, you look at Europe and everything, there are pure music ensembles that happen. But in India, it hasn't picked up as expected. But yes, people, as I mentioned, like S.P. Balasubramaniam or Ilaiyaraaja, or it could be A. Rahman, who have constantly used it in their sound recordings, music ensemble. I'll show you an image after the next point. Recital, it's like it could be a solo performance on the stage, it could be using one instrument, or could be purely vocal. This happens again, yeah, very few in India, but mostly in abroad. These are very much preferred people who have a taste for a certain genre or for a certain type of music or a particular type of singer. They tend to attend such events, but yes, it is a part of it. So just showing you a small image. So the first image on my on your left that you would see is a music ensemble. I'm sure you would have now understood what I exactly meant. You would have seen it in some Subhash Ghai movies, or you would have seen in A. Rahman songs. On the right, we have the concert. Concert like we have many, like from Atif Aslam to Arijit Singh to Pink Floyd or Coldplay or anybody for that matter who have come to India. And the one that we see at the bottom is a recital. Even that also, I think hardly one or two you would have seen in India. But if you just look up on YouTube, you will find many such recitals, single instrument, very famous artists who are across the world. People pay thousands of dollars to attend such recitals because of the very rare performance of such artists. Yes, countries like Italy promote this very much. So these are the imagery examples for you to understand what we've been talking: concert, and then music ensemble and recital. Next, we're going to talk about music festival. Music festival is a big hit today. In the last 5-10 years, has picked up very quickly. One of our very own music festival of the nation is the Sunburn, which happens every year in Goa or in Pune. That has been happening for the last 10 to 12 years, drawing close to 20-30,000 people who are a part of it. And then came Supersonic, and then came EVM, and then came so many other music festivals that have entered India. However, there's something called, the father of all music festivals, and Tomorrowland, that happens in July, which is spread over 15 to 20 days. That is like the ultimate thing. So, what music festival is? Music festival is something which is spread across 1, 2, or 3 days, where you have multiple artists who perform on the stage for a different across different genres, catering different types of audiences, mostly attended by thousands of people who stay there, who enjoy the festival, which has more experiences other than music. Also, you have some outdoor activities, you have some workshops, and everything a part of it. So, music festival itself is, as the name goes, festival. It has a lot of things to offer under one roof. So look up on YouTube. I'm sure you all would want to attend one such festival, looking at the grandeur. Probably towards the end of this event, I will show a small glimpse of one of the such music festival that happened in Hyderabad called the White Sensation. Right. So next we're going to talk about a drama. Drama is the narration of a story via performance. So drama and theater, which go hand in hand. So it could be storytelling, it could be something a small expert from except from the Shakespeare, or it could be from any other famous novelist or people who have written well. And it could be different plays that get performed. So people of certain taste, people who enjoy such things, instant performances, tend to enjoy drama, which happens. There is a theater festival and things like that happens. Or we can also look at drama, multiple other things that happen in rural places. Comedy has taken the nation by storm for the last, I would say, a decade. With there was comedy. Comedy was always there. I'm sure you all have watched Charlie Chaplin, the silent legend, who has I'm sure brought smiles to our faces since our childhood. So comedy has always been in the mainframe, but it took into stage and people kind of started associating it with more and looked at it like a proper profession a little later. So as I mentioned, in the last decade or so, it has picked up so well. Like we have stand-up comedy shows that happen in different pubs and bars and comedy clubs, etc. We have different videos on YouTube, different genres. People have different styles that they do, from Danish say to Kubra say to, we have I don't know, we have from AIB who started Roast or something. So there was a Tanmay Bhatt and many other people, Atul Khatri. So there are so many artists doing stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy itself has become an event category today. There are things like comedy festival that happens in different cities and things, so on. Ballet. So ballet is so next we're going to talk about ballet. Ballet is a type of dance performance. Ballets are choreographed by trained artists. So in earlier days, traditional classical ballets were usually performed along with classical music and elaborate costumes and staging. So it is something that we have absorbed it from the Western culture. Has not picked up really well in India though yet, but there are very few people who have a distinctive taste and have they have kind of pursued it, and does it do I'm sorry, it does happen at a few cities in Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore, which we have seen even in Kolkata. So there are a few associations, organizations who are involved in conducting this ballet dance performances throughout the year. So that is something, but yes, it's the numbers are very less in comparison to what we're looking at stand-up comedy and things like that. Dance performances, yes, as I told you, there are plenty of dance performances because we as a country having so many varieties in our traditions from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. I'm sorry, like we have Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Kuchipudi, Odissi, so different hip hop, and now we have everything from Western that has been like it could be from tango to I don't know what else. So everything has been a part of our thing. With so many dance reality shows coming into picture, a lot of dance events becoming a part of the center stage. Many college events have dance as one of their main events in terms of competition. Corporates have that as a part of their competition, and so on. Everybody has it. So dance is something that I think every Indian, as they grow up, has at least tried their hands on at least one time. So yes, this is another part of the entertainment event. Then we talk about rock shows. So rock shows are mainly for like it comes under concert only, I would say, to an extent. Rock shows like Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd, or Metallica, many other such people, or we have very own Indian rock bands who do perform, like we have Cryptos and people like that. In the Bangalore-based rock band is Cryptos is what I'm talking about. So people who have a flair for hearing rock music, people who have and taste for that rock and roll music. So this concert can be like one style from many genres in rock and roll music. Such shows are highly popular with youth as audience. There are pubs exclusively for it, like Hard Rock Cafe in different cities do play rock music. They dedicated certain weekends to it. There are people who sing cover for the biggest artists like Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd, and such. Or there could be people who play their own creation. Award ceremonies. So this is another big draw that we've been kind of attracted as a part of entertainment in terms of executing also and in terms of watching also. So something that we've been watching since our childhood could be Filmfare Awards, Oscar, and things like that. Something that has been a part of our growing up. Other awards. So what has happened is that awards are there in all categories today. They are in corporates, they are in schools, they're in colleges, they're in organizations, and everywhere. So everybody wants to make it as big as possible, or want to make it sound as grand as possible, or give that class. So award ceremonies are a very big hit these days. So every organization is doing it. So it forms a very important part under entertainment events. There could be red carpet theme, and the different themes will be worked on in award for ceremonies. Replicas of Oscars and film fairs will be done so that people who are getting awarded, people who are receiving that award should feel nothing less than an Oscar. So that is what the ultimate objective of doing award ceremonies are. So yes, that is another part of the entertainment event. Air shows. So air shows. So there are two varieties. One air show is one something that happens in Bangalore. I guess I'm sure you all would have heard. It's called the Aero. One of the biggest. It's called Aero India. Air show that happens in Bangalore once in 2 years. It is scheduled for 2021. Almost confirmed. So it's been happening for the last 13 years. One of the biggest air show in Asia. So that is one, and there is something which does happen with companies like Red Bull and all, who does small level acrobatics using smaller planes or smaller jets for this is the showcase. It's a part of acrobats that they want to show on air. But in India, yes, one or two air shows is what happens. So another one happens in Lucknow, I believe. So yeah, so that's also a part of our entertainment. Fireworks used as an entertainment event consists of class of low explosive pyrotechnic devices. So these are completely so. What we burst crackers in Diwali are also firecrackers. If you see, there are one which comes like 1,000 colors go in the sky. So when we talk about a fireworks show, what happens? There is a pure show like what you see in Australia or US or in Dubai for that matter. It's a controlled use of low explosive pyrotechnic devices using a plant. So we know at what wattage, how much power, and what kind of fireworks should happen. So it is purely, it's a, I would say, something a beauty to watch. So that it is a spectacular event that is created. It is not random burning of a firecracker. It's a planned, class of explosive that has been planned. And the primary effects are light, noise, smoke, and floating materials. So they may be designed with color flames and so with different colors. So during the New Year's, you would see right behind the iconic building in Australia. That's where it all started. As far as my connection to this fireworks shows goes to. Magical shows. This is something I'm sure everybody who's listening to me has attended one magic show in their entire lifetime yet till now. This has always been entertaining with a lot of animals doing some different circus. Then we have jokers there and so on. So, but slowly I have felt that it is kind of subdued over a period of time. During when we were young, we used to have it regularly in different places. Smaller setups used to come to different villages and conduct, magical shows along with circus. But now things have reduced. So magical shows are still there. It has grown to a next level called illusionist, where we have mentalists and illusionists who are performing. Magic shows have reduced a little, but illusionists have taken it over, where purely it is about mind game, how they try to read your mind and play around, and that's also a part of magic. Circus, yes, as I little mentioned about magic shows. So circus used to come to every city with a very big tent with so many animals and artists, Russian performances and everything. Gemini Circus that we spoke about. We talk about PC Oscar. There's a magician. So all these people used to come to different cities, perform different shows and everything. But slowly, I think the demand for this has reduced. But yes, if it is done well, I'm sure everybody would want to attend once more. But the frequency of such events have reduced drastically. So, with this, we come to an end of different types of events under entertainment events that we spoke about. Though there is no end to it, as I said, storytelling, poem recitals, and many more do form a part of entertainment event. Watching a good acrobatic on the sea and everything is a part of entertainment. There are companies who categorically work only serving entertainment clients who only pursue that, but broadly clients who operate across different genres or different types, like business, like companies like us. We do entertainment events, we do corporate events also, we do business events also, we do MICE events. Except social events, we do everything else. So like that, there are companies who specialize only for entertainment events. Like I mentioned in one of my previous sessions, that there are specialized company who only do sport events and so on. So last but not the least, we would want to see any entertainment event. There is a way to measure. So if I'm doing a concert, if I'm doing a rock concert, if I'm doing a rock show, if I'm doing a aero show, or if I'm doing a poem recital, if I'm doing a music ensemble, the main objective is to get in as many audience as possible as per the category, the location that I'm targeting. One. Second is that the objective of organizing that whichever number of people, the number of people who are coming to that event, who are exposed to the event that is happening, so their expectation has to be met. That is the primary objective. So if I'm calling anybody for an Arijit Singh concert, I should be doing justice by ensuring that Arijit Singh performs to his best and enthralls the audience with all, like people, we have seen, see all these videos and everything can be seen on YouTube, but the kick of watching it live has a total different experience. So that is what, as an event manager, it's our responsibility to ensure that expectation of the audience is met and no such negative reviews or anything is built. So penetration and impact is a part of that. So besides planning the entertainment event correctly, it is important that they're adequately promoted. So for example, the circus or the magic shows which I spoke about, the performers also get a kind of an adrenaline rush when they see a lot of audience, which I think recently happened. If there is a stadium and if there are not enough audience in the stadium, the cricketers don't feel like playing because they're so much used to listening to people cheering at them. So it is very, very important for every artist or the sports person who's performing there to hear the cheering from the audience. So it is like interconnected. It's a mutual beneficial thing that operates there. So as promised at the beginning, as a part of the entertainment event, I would like to show you a small video of an event that happened in Hyderabad, India. It's a music festival called the White Sensation, happened, powered by Budweiser, one of the main sponsor. This happened around 3 years back, one of the most engaging event music festival that happened. I'm sure you all would love it, just looking at it. So allow me a minute to share it. I hope all of you are able to see this video. Sensation. Sensation. So I'm sure this video gave you a heads up on the concert, music festival, fireworks, and all the kind of entertainment on this one video. I hope you like this session of entertainment events and this video too. Do write to me in case you have any further doubts, and I wish you all the best. Keep experiencing events, keep meeting people, and keep inspiring. Have a great day.